Hey everybody, it is Natasha, the Mermaid Priestess. For those of you who are new to my channel, hello and welcome. For those of you who are already part of the family, hello and welcome back. I'm really happy to be connecting in with you today, and thank you so much for everybody who has stuck by me these past few months. It's really been a hard time of transition and really redefining what life is for me and the direction that I'm going in. There has been a lot of life transition for me, and it's just been a process of getting back on my feet. So thank you so much for sticking by me. I really appreciate my YouTube family here. Thank you so much for all of your love, your kindness, support. It really means so much to me. I've been doing in-person readings as well, and I have started a new job. There's just been so many life transitions, but I'm excited to be back here today. So what we're going to be discovering today with the tarot and some water scrying is what you can expect over the next month. So this can be in real time, so for the month of January, or this can be whenever you stumble upon this video. So as always, take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. You are the ruler of your own reality. If something doesn't quite fit or resonate with you, please just leave it behind. I am going to be pulling in many different energies for this reading, so if something really resonates within your gut and feels like a reflection of your reality, go ahead and take it. And you know, the future can always shift and change. This is based off of present energies moving forward. If you follow these current energies, energy can always shift and change. So please bear that in mind. Again, you are the ruler of your own reality. You are the master manifester. If you don't like your reading, you can manifest a different route. I am only here to give advice from spirit and deliver information for your highest good to know right now. So that being said, if you would like to book a personal reading from me, my Etsy shop is open once again. Woo! So my service information is listed in the video description down below. If you feel called to donate to my channel, my PayPal link is also in the video description. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. And without further ado, let's get into your reading over the month ahead. Just an overview of the month ahead of whenever you're viewing this or feel called to watch it. So we're going to be doing some water scrying and then hopping into the cards. So over here, pile selection, we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. You can take a moment to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Call in your spirit guides, your guardian angels, the universe, divine, whatever it is that you affiliate yourself with, whatever higher power that you feel resonant with. Please call them in right now and ask them to help direct you to a group that contains the information for your highest good to know right now. And once again, over here we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. If you don't know how this works, again, clear your mind until you feel grounded and centered, and pay attention to which group stands out the most to your gut. So this can be a feeling, like you feel attracted to a certain pile on an energetic level, not just because it's physically appealing to you, but because you feel pulled energetically, or you may hear a certain number in your head between 1 and 3, or however this process works for you. Trust your gut and your intuition. Take only what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. I'm going to do some smudging here just to clear the energy a bit better before we begin. And you know, you are not bound by tarot. What a tarot reader, no matter if it's me or anybody else, says, please keep that in mind. Like, I think that's really important. Remember that we are all people like you. So take on board what resonates with you. Don't hold on to anything that does not serve your highest good, or you just don't feel resonance with, or you don't want to take forward with you. I think it's so important to remind people that they are in control of their destiny, of their futures, of the life that they're leading. So you are manifesting your own path, and these energies are meant to be a reflection, not a life sentence. So trust your own gut and intuition. Listen to yourself. Listen to your own spirit guides. I can't find my smudge wand, so bear with me, guys. Again, thank you so much for being patient with me over the last few months. It's been a crazy ride. I hope you all are doing well, that you're staying healthy, staying safe out there. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season, no matter what form you celebrate that in, if you celebrate it. All right. All right, guys, let's dive right in. Hello, my darling pile number ones. For those of you who are drawn to the group with the heat-treated citrine crystal, hello and welcome to your reading. I am going to tune the water into your frequency real quick. Get another smudge in here. Get that energy nice and clean. So we're going to get an overview of the month ahead for you whenever you are watching this video and feel called to watch it. Again, you're not bound by what me or any other tarot reader or psychic says. Trust your own gut and your own instincts first and foremost. And remember, you're the master manifester of your own reality. If you hear something you don't like, you can absolutely take the wheel into your own hands and create the future that you want to create. This is not meant to be a life sentence. It's just meant to provide guidance towards your highest divine path. And again, only take what resonates with you. Leave the rest behind. Let's get right in. All right, my loves. Let's see what you have in store for you over the next month. So I'm feeling like a little bit of stagnance leading into the next month ahead. So maybe at the time that you're watching this or leading up into this month period ahead, depending when you're watching, of course, I'm feeling like maybe you've been feeling a little bit stagnant, like life has been a bit more on the stagnant side, or there's a situation that you can't seem to get moving forward. And I feel like this has you feeling either in a bit of a rut, or it has you feeling more down. Maybe I am by no means a mental health professional. I'm just a tarot reader here on YouTube, but maybe you've been feeling in a bit of a bout of depression. There is an extra sense of stillness with this water, or feeling like you can't move forward in a situation, like your anxiety wants to propel you forward towards something, or it feels like you're just stuck in a waiting game almost. It's like you're ready to get the cogs turning towards something, or get the motivation to move forward towards either a goal, or just something within your life in general. Maybe you're feeling frustrated by stagnancy again, either in general by feeling in a rut, or with a situation that you're feeling really anxious about and wanting to move forward with. And it's leading to a bit of frustration. Now, I do see for some of you that, at least what I'm feeling from this is, for some of you, I am feeling like there might be some sort of love interest coming in that has your attention really sparked, that has your heart feeling like it's being propelled forward again. So in the midst of this stale, this stagnancy, this frustration, like things seeming like they're not going right, I feel like there is a connection also forming here, either in a like budding friendship or budding relationship. It feels like some sort of connection or chemistry being made, or you're getting to know somebody new. I'm seeing what else Spirit has to say about this before we move on to your cards. it feels like this energy of a new adventure. So for some of you specifically, I'm getting towards the middle of the month especially, you're going to be feeling some more forward movement, especially in regards to getting to know somebody new or this new adventure feeling. Things going forward in a fun way, a new spark being lit, so a new connection moving forward or something along these lines, or new inspiration based on a connection being made. Some of you are going to be feeling propelled forward in creativity as well as the month progresses. You're going to feel artistic motivation. Let me see what else. Or you're feeling like you're getting your spark back. I'm also seeing an image of a dolphin or dolphins in my mind's eye, so that may be an important spirit animal guiding you forward for this month. You may see symbols of dolphins a lot, or you should definitely look up the meaning of dolphin spirit animal. It may have some resonance for some of you. I'm also seeing a rabbit, a white rabbit in my mind's eye, so that could also be something of significance. For some of you, feeling like that could also signify like new passion, new luck within fertility. For those of you who are looking to either start new projects, or maybe even trying to conceive of a child, that could be something, or just a fertile new relationship in general, with fertile energy, growth, excitement coming forward within this month for you. I feel luck in the realm of love, of adventure, new connection, or just getting a project moving forward. I'm hearing like some of you may even be more concerned with your physical appearance this month. So having a glow up, or making things aesthetically pleasing, whether it's with your body, your home, your environment, or creative projects. For some reason, I'm getting a vision of somebody like working on their car. So maybe improvements within like having to do with your vehicle or something along these lines. Yeah. Some of you also may be learning something new or a new skill this month, or getting to know somebody new, possibly. So that's what I'm seeing with your water. Let's get into your cards. I'm feeling to tell you there may be somebody that might be spiritually inspiring you or creatively inspiring you this month, or encouraging you to take some new road ahead, or giving you motivation or inspiration. That's the right word. So let's see what's going on. Yep, new inspiration, Ace of Wands, a new idea, a new spark, new connection. So this could either be in the form of a hobby for some, or a new connection, relationship, this new moving forward with somebody new. I feel like somebody might inspire you to take some sort of new action, or inspire new motivation within you to get things done or move things forward. Or it's like there's some sort of support figure coming in for you in the sense, or just present for you. They could already be there, more than definitely. But I'm feeling like this person may be helping you to move forward. Like they're a really good support system for you. Well, they help give you motivation and drive to get the things accomplished that you need to get accomplished. One moment. Yeah, this person inspires motivated action, I'm hearing. Inspires you to move forward. So, like that 10 of Wands, that feels like if you've been procrastinating for a while, this is like either it might not even be necessarily that it might not even necessarily be that this person is directly inspiring you, because I mean, for some of you that might be the case, but you might be feeling more like wanting to be on your best game or your best behavior, or putting your best face forward, getting your life back into order. because maybe you want to impress this person, or they just inspire you to move forward. I'm feeling this bottom card. So we have the Hierophant. Yeah, this is structured change, getting things in order. We have the Empress. Definitely, this feels like another figure. Like, this person could be somebody that takes action within their own life to make the changes ahead, or they inspire those changes within you to get you on your game. They might have a lot of feminine energy around them, or divine feminine energy around them, or like they have this big boss energy to them. So for some of you, like, this could be somebody with a lot of feminine energy who owns their own business, or they're a visionary for their own lives, or they inspired you to take action towards your goals or get things moving in your life. Feeling whatever this is. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody that's inspiring you to move forward, to live your best life, to really get your act together. So that's nice to see. We also have the Four of Cups at the bottom. So if you haven't been feeling motivated, I feel like your ass is getting in gear this month. Taking inspired action. Three of Wands was also at the back of the deck, or the top of the deck, actually. So this is creating a new world, like cleaning out old stagnant energy, actually moving forward with the life that you want to create. So let's get some more cards for you. Let's see what this month ahead looks like for you, my group number ones. Okay. Spirit, what? Oh, we have an instruction card. Whoops. What's going on for this group? New connection. So this is good. I'm feeling like there's a love interest possibly for some of you that is motivating new inspired change in your life, or just this new connection, this exciting new connection. For some of you, it's inspiring to get your life together. For some of you, this is just like that new spark, new chemistry, something that's got you excited. I can feel it in my stomach, like somebody that you're really excited to be around. So let's pull some more cards. I'm deciding like which decks I'm actually using as I'm doing this. Not very prepared. Okay. What further messages do you have for this group? And I can read the back of this too. An angel surrounds you with rainbow wings, here to reconnect you with your true nature, the balanced, healthy, sensitive, and loving you. Remember that there is more to life than your achievements. Consciously connecting your spiritual and physical realities will help you reconnect to the sacred, infinite, and creative part of yourself that is yearning to play a greater role in your life. So this is like new life, new inspiration, new love, new adventure, new connection, like somebody motivating you. You feeling motivated by somebody else. So we have home here. Some of you could be moving homes or feeling inspired to do something or renovate with your home. Change things up. Let's get one more of these, and then we'll pull from Moonology. Too many fell out. Spirit, what do you have to tell group number one about the month ahead? Fire. Actually, I feel we'll pull one more. So, burning away anything that does not serve your highest good. I feel like this is also self-nourishment, reflection, and passion as well. So, focusing on the areas of your life that you want to change. Nurturing your inner self. Really figuring out what lights you on fire and what does not serve you, and burning those things away. Like, of course, not literally, but I'm feeling a lot of passion too, a lot of adventure, like new motivation, new creativity for some. Again, some of you are also wanting to harmonize or beautify. I don't even know if that's a word. Your space. Add beauty to your space, whether it's your body, your home, or just Really figuring out what you want in your life going forward. Rose, okay. Yep. Wow. Okay. So for some of you, I'm getting like this is signifying that new connection, like a new fiery connection, somebody that motivates you to move forward or gives a new spark to life for you. You can expect either forming or you're getting to know this person, or they're really motivating you for the future this month, and it's inspiring you to move forward. There's a lot of passion. I feel like this person's going to be inspiring more creativity within you in your own life as well. So let's get, this is from the Moonology deck before we close out your reading and move on to group number 2. Spirit, what final messages do you have for group number 1? It's time for action, new moon in Aries. Okay, yeah, this is you feeling the courage to really tackle a problem that has felt stagnant for a while, or moving on to a new relationship or connection or next part of your life and getting here, seeing hope for the future, feeling that excitement, that motivation for life once again. And I feel like there's some sort of chemistry or connection coming in for you for the month of, the month ahead, whether this is January for you, it's the end of December as I'm recording this, whenever I actually put it out, but whenever you see this video. Let's get 1 or 2 more cards, Spirit. Maybe 1 more. Moving forward, some of you, this is a new relationship or new person moving on from the past. Really like seeing positive changes going forward, especially like self-made changes, like you deciding to move forward on something. New adventurous energy, a lot of more creative potential, getting your life back in order, or really defining the path forward, especially with like the new year coming ahead as I'm filming. Adjustments are required, so making those changes. I have hold vision at the very bottom, so sorry, I'm trying to tune more into this. This could be like beginning stages of something. Like it feels like something is nearing completion, yet at the same time it's like not fully present yet. So you might be working towards something, or building a connection, or even harmonizing something that may have felt broken as well. For some of you, a specific message, there might be some sort of reconciliation happening this month for you, or solution to a problem coming in. I'm seeing like equal energies of give and take, or like just things evening out. So a hard situation, maybe it's like the universe is putting the scales in order here, even though there might be frustrating parts of it. But Spirit is specifically saying keep working towards your goals. You have connection, creative energy coming in here, a helpful figure possibly, whether this is like literally like a professional, or this is like a person motivating you, especially some sort of feminine energy for some of you. And you know, men can also be feminine, women can also be masculine. I'm somebody who believes like there's a balance within each of us. We're all our own people, so just bearing that in mind. But I'm seeing like you're finding the courage to move forward with something, the fire lit under your ass, quite honestly here. The courage to move forward, a new connection, having you feeling more lively than usual this month. Maybe new gifts for your home coming forward, or just like a new spark of life for the month ahead. So this is what I'm seeing for you, my beautiful group number 1s. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and it brought you some clarity and was helpful for you. Thank you so very much for sticking around and watching this video. If you have not already joined the family, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I really do value and appreciate your support. If it resonated for you, I would love to read your comments down below. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you very, very deeply. If you would like to book a personal and more tailored reading, my service information is listed in the video description down below. So I hope that you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group number 2s. For those of you who are drawn to the group with this crystal right here, hello and welcome to your reading. Please only take what resonates with you. Leave the rest behind. You are the master. I'm having trouble saying that today. Master manifester of your own reality. So if you hear something you don't like or doesn't suit you, don't have to take it forward. Be the creator of your own reality. Trust your own instinct above anybody else's, and only take what serves your highest good and what you feel fits in with you. I am just clearing the space once more for this reading. We will get into your water scrying and then some cards. And I said this in the intro, but thank you so much. Like, for those of you who are already part of the family, who are already subscribed and have been around for a while, I have been MIA. There's been a lot of life transitions, and I think that's been happening for a lot of people. Especially if you're watching my channel, we tend to gravitate towards readers that may be going through similar experiences to us, or we may connect in some way or hold some sort of similar experiences. And that is why you're guided to certain readers, I believe, because there's certain resonance in the words and the experiences and the knowledge that reader has, or different things. So yeah, it's been a rough few months and a lot of good, like, hard but becoming positive changes, life transitions. So thank you for sticking with me. I'm really excited to be here with you again. Let's get into your water. Let's see what's ahead for the next month for you. Okay, so like already right out the gate with this water, immediately I felt like a strong masculine energy. And I'm somebody that believes, I always say, like, we have each of these, a balance of each of these within us. If you want to label that, you're your own person. So you could identify as a female but have a lot of masculine energy, or identify as a male and have a lot of feminine. Like, the balance is unique to each of us, so take that how it resonates with you. But I'm feeling at the moment coming through this more masculine energy. It was interesting because as I was pouring, like, it came through so fast, and it's like I poured more than I wanted to because that energy came through so quick. So there might be, I don't know if you're dealing with somebody or you are somebody that has a really concise energy, a really well put together energy, or it's like, for some, take out what resonates, but I'm feeling this sense of feeling a bit cautious about showing your true colors, or dealing with somebody like this. But more than likely, you're likely the one feeling this way. Like, what do I expose about myself this month? Like, whether this is to a new person or you're starting in a new job or something, like, that's going to be different for each of you. But I'm seeing the sense of being a bit guarded, being a little cautious of, like, how much of myself am I going to express? What's safe? Like, you know, for some of us, we have different comfort zones when we meet new people. So when we meet somebody new, it could be like that getting to know them process of, like, is it safe to express all of myself around somebody? Or is it safe to act fully like myself in this new environment or this new job? Or, like, how much of myself can I show? So there's this energy of navigating some sort of new thing, whether this is a new connection, new friendships, this is a new environment of some sort. It's like, or for some of you here, I'm hearing specifically, it's getting to know a new version of yourself, a new sense of freedom for yourself in the month ahead. So it's like navigating parts of yourself that might feel a bit foreign. To me, this energy feels like it could be a new chapter of your life, of freedom, of getting to know a new part of yourself and exploring this, and it feeling kind of confusing at first and slow at first because of that, because you're not used to it. Definitely. And it's like, oh, how can I adjust to this change? Like I was saying a bit ago about a lot of us going through a lot of big transition within the last few months. Feeling like this is you exercising like a new profound sense of freedom, or trying something new, like trying to adjust to new changes for the month ahead. For some of you, these are very difficult changes. I'm feeling really emotional as I'm talking. So some of you, sorry, I'm trying to ground this so I can speak. For some of you, whether this is some sort of heavy life change, like my heart goes out to you if you've experienced loss in any sort of way, whether you have lost a home or lost somebody close to you, or you're going through a really heavy situation, whether like somebody physically left the physical realm, or like you're separated from somebody you really care about, or something along these lines, or like a job change of some sort. It's like getting to know this new environment. It's adjusting to these changes and like not necessarily being happy about those changes, especially like if you got used to things being a certain way for a long time, and then it's like you feel kind of back at like square one for some of you, but it's more so being thrown in a different environment that you're not used to, and that feeling hard. And there's a sense of healing around that going on this month as well, and just getting used to this new version of your life, moving forward with these changes. And I feel like some of you are really I'm somebody that is honest in the messages that I get, and I try to deliver them with as much love in my words as possible, but I am going to be honest with you, like I'm feeling that these are changes that you did not necessarily want, or it's just you have trouble with change. Like some of you really don't like adapting to change very much, and that's why this is uncomfortable. It feels like forced change of some sort. And I'm so sorry that you've been going through a rough time for some of you. I am seeing an image of a butterfly in my mind's eye. That might be an important animal that is guiding you in the month ahead whenever you are watching this. So butterflies can represent transition, transformation, freedom, metamorphosis. You can look up the spiritual meaning of butterflies, or spirit animal meaning of butterflies for more details about that if you feel called to. But I'm sensing this energy of feeling like there is some sort of loss present that you're coming to terms with this month. You're working on coming to terms. Like you are in the process of really acting out this change and being in this new environment this month. So I'm going to pour the water out, and we're going to get some more cards and see what other messages come through for you. I'm also seeing a horse in my mind's eye, so that's another message about freedom, authenticity too. I'm going to drink of water. Empowerment, strength. Wow. Empowerment and strength. I did not mean to bump that. Moving forward, even though it feels hard. Spirit, what other messages do you have for group number 2 for the month ahead whenever they're viewing this? Whether this is like in real time when I post it. Okay. Some of you are feeling like you're being kept away from something, or like there's some sort of restriction from, again, like the past, old ways of doing things. For others of you, you're feeling a bit guarded, protecting your inner peace with the changes that have unfolded, not wanting to let just anybody into your energy field as well. For some of you, like I feel like this is this part is specifically for different people. For some of you, you feel like you're more on guard. For some of others of you, you feel withheld from something in particular. Like there's no getting on the other side of this gate, so to speak, metaphorically. And it's got you feeling in a state of loss. For some reason, this energy makes me want to cry. Eight of Pentacles. So you might be diving more into your work or working hard towards either reconciliation of some sort or trying to make changes based upon whatever that Nine of Wands energy and energy I was talking about earlier, like some sort of rough change. You're working hard towards something, like you're working hard to change something. Some of you are really struggling to accept whatever you have gone through in the previous few months or whatever, however that resonates. Knight of Wands, yeah, wanting to make those changes necessary to change the situation, like whatever had changed, the loss. Yeah, feeling at a loss. We have the Death card, and then for those of you who are new to tarot, like that doesn't necessarily mean like literal death. For some of you that could, and again, my heart goes out for you if you are mourning and you lost someone close to you, whether actually in the physical or somebody being at a distance from you. There's this energy of just feeling at a loss, not knowing, like it's that stagnancy. Some of you may have also been drawn to pile number one. This might be a sign to go ahead and watch that pile as well. If you felt drawn to both, it's okay to watch more than one group as well if you did feel called to more than one. Seeing that image of a butterfly again in my mind's eye. Too many cards. Let's get two more in the tarot. Coming to terms with something, like wanting to take action towards the past, wanting to change the past, like thinking that more hard work right now, more effort in the present is going to change the outcome. And it's like you're almost punishing yourself in a way by doing this. You're being harder on yourself than needs to be. It's like, it's almost like some of you are in this process of waiting to where you might be working yourself more to the bone, but subconsciously, like some of you is not so subconscious. It's like your way of trying to cope with the situation or change it, even though it's not physically changing the situation, either while you wait or whatever this is. It's like I'm feeling that energy within the too many cards. Within the Knight of Wands of impatience, but there's also that stagnancy. There's also feeling like you're kept out of something. It's like trying to change the course of history almost, and trying to find new solutions to your problems, keeping yourself up at night, trying to research new ways to make this happen. Some of you are really busy because you feel like you have to take this independence into your own hands, like doing this all on your own in a sense, and it's got you staying up late at night. You're being harder on yourself, and I understand why. Spirit wanted me to make that clear. I understand why. Like, this is a really troubling situation. We have the Page of Wands. Spirit is saying one more card, actually, for some reason. So I'm going to listen. You're trying to appear happier on the surface or more upbeat around other people or for other people than you are. It's like there's a lot that you're withholding from other people because it's like there's a lot of stress going on in your mind. It's like you can't put the situation down, but it's like you don't really want to tell everybody about your problems. That's kind of the energy I'm getting from these cards. And I'm also feeling like as the month progresses, there's a more lighthearted energy coming in again later in the month ahead. So like 30, 31 days, whatever, in that period, in the later half of that, or the later quarter, I'm feeling like there's getting lighter energy, time for more fun. Yeah, and forward movement, things getting unstuck, maybe solutions coming to your problems as the month progresses, more forward movement, new hope, feeling excited, and it's in like a weight taken off of your shoulders. I'm feeling as, again, the month progressive, you feeling more inspired again. Let me see. We're going to pull one of these. Okay, Spirit. What do you see for group number 2 for the month ahead? I heard game of weight for somebody out there. Okay. So this is the card we have. We have what you are today was greatly influenced by your past thoughts and attitudes, and your present thoughts and attitudes are the building blocks of your tomorrow. Therefore, be mindful and aware of your thoughts. Positive thoughts now will help create a brighter future because every thought is a seed. If you plant weeds, you can't expect to harvest beautiful flowers. And I feel like for some reason to tell somebody that this is in direct correlation to overworking yourself towards a situation, and it's almost like you're taking it out on yourself to a degree, and that you don't need to be so harsh on your body in the process. I know that's easier said than done, but that's just kind of the energy I'm getting from this card. There's a need, especially as the month progresses, to take a more lighthearted approach, get more playful, or I feel like a heavy energy is going to be lifting off of you later in the month. Feeling like you have more room to relax or more time to relax, or like there's more room because of a situation clearing up. So I'm feeling like as the month progresses, things are going to get easier. You're going to feel lighter. I feel like definitely in the beginning of the month, your mind is very focused on work or these changes that you're processing or trying to correct the past, and a little bit taking it out on yourself or grieving some sort of change, feeling stagnant, and then all of a sudden it's like things just fly forward as the month progresses. And again, take this how it resonates with you. You're not bound by tarot. Things can always shift and change, of course, but I'm feeling like there's some sort of pressure that's going to be released as the month progresses in some sort of area in your life, or just in general. Like it feels like more lighthearted energy, making more time for sleep, rest, play, friendship as well. I heard getting your spirits lifted. There's certain things in the past that can't be changed, Spirit is saying. And it's like, I think that's a big thing that you're coming to terms with, especially like earlier in the month ahead. Or that's what you're sorting through, moving forward, coming to terms with that and healing that. And trying to shift your energy into something more lighthearted, or moving forward in general towards the future. Like trying to move away from the past. So let's get a couple of these before we close out your energy, your reading. Let's get 2 cards, Spirit, please, because we had an extra tarot card. Bird. So this could be messages coming towards you. Like I feel like no matter how much hard work you're putting in, it's like you still have to wait for a certain message to come through. And that's going to come in, I'm feeling, especially mid to later in the month. And Lion. So we have the very bottom Wolf. That's reminding me of like feeling like you're missing something or missing someone, or experiencing that loss that I was feeling here in the beginning. But I'm sensing that this has to do with some sort of direction. Things are being more defined for you. There's going to be some sort of communication coming in for you that helps lead you in a direction, a more helpful direction. Like there's some sort of constructive guidance coming towards you and leads you, and it's like you could feel like you're floating and helpless, and like your energy is sporadic because you're stressed over wanting to make changes that you can't physically make because maybe you're in that state of waiting, or like you can't change the past, or whatever it is, and you're taking it out on yourself to this feeling like lost because of that, or feeling defeated. And this feels like some sort of constructed advice or help or guidance coming in to lead you in the right path. And I feel like it's going to take a really big weight off of your shoulders. There's an energy of allowing people to help you this month. That's going to be very beneficial, especially as the month progresses, and lead you in a better direction. So let's get one more card for you. 1 or 2 more cards from Moonology before we close your reading out. Number 2. What you can expect in the month ahead. A win-win outcome is forecast. So I am by no means a legal professional, but like that could literally be, I'm hearing a solution to your problems coming in for you this month, like a period of that hard work and feeling stressed. And it's like you're going to have a reason to relax coming in the month ahead. At some point, there's going to be something for you to relax about, whether this is like just again a solution or a new way forward, or like moving forward into the future, something positive happening, or just again like that advice coming in or help coming in, or like the scales just being balanced in regards to a situation maybe that you felt was unfair, or some of you may also be receiving some money. Again, take how it resonates. Be bold and make the first move, cardinal mood, and take time to breathe out. So this is giving me vibes very similar to that Knight of Wands energy of like you wanting to really burst forward or sprint forward in a situation faster than you're able to, and take time to breathe out. This is a waiting game, like patience. I hate to say this, but it's like you're gonna have to wait for this help to come in, and that's the hard part. Like that's the challenge of this month coming through. I'm feeling for you. But we do have that win-win outcome as forecast. We have that messenger card with the bird and the lion and like the direction moving forward. So I do feel like there's gonna be a reason for you to breathe again. There's gonna be a reason for you to relax. But it's like getting your mind at ease in the process. That's going to be the struggle. But especially as the month progresses, I keep getting like that's when energy is going to be less heavy. It's going to lighten the load. You're going to feel better. There's going to be some sort of advice that really helps you moving forward as well. So this is what I'm seeing for you, my group number 2s. I hope that you found this reading to be helpful and it provided some clarity to you. If it did, be sure to leave me a comment down below. I really do value and appreciate reading your feedback and what you have to say. If you enjoyed this reading and found it helpful, please consider joining the family by subscribing and keeping your eye out for future content. If you are interested in booking a private reading with me, my service information is listed in the video description down below so that you can book a session if that is something that you're interested. Thank you so very much for reading. I hope that you stay safe, healthy, and have a very relaxing rest of your day. I will talk to you all again soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group number 3s. For those of you who are drawn to the group with the rose quartz moon, hello and welcome to your reading. Excuse me if my voice sounds a bit tired. I've been talking for a while. But we will see what the month ahead looks like for you. Remember that you are the master manifester of your own reality, the driver of your own reality. Please only take what resonates with you. Take only on board what you want to carry forward with you. This is meant to only be a reflection of the current energy you are emitting moving forward. I'm going to get messages likely for different people or specific individuals as well. So again, take what resonates. And if you hear something you don't like, then you're the master manifester. I'm clearing the energy out, by the way, real quick. So you can change your reality going forward if you do not like the information presented for you here. You're not bound by tarot. Trust your own intuition and your own gut and your own guidance first and foremost to see if it really fits in with you. And then I will get into the water for you and pull some cards. I need to relight my candle. I will be right back. So this group is kind of funny because it's opposite in the way I was pouring than from the last group, to where like there was so much water that came forward in like more than I wanted to pour, but like that abundant energy, like that could, like for those of you who are watching both piles, like if you feeling stressed, that could have represented that, because I feel like there's somebody that is watching this pile too, as well, from pile number 2, or maybe you watched all 3, I don't know. But it felt like for this pile, like there was so little water Spirit wanted me to pour at first. Like, now I'm feeling to pour more into it, oddly enough, which I probably will in just a moment. But that could be like the sense of like wanting to switch on to a lighter topic. So if you are here from the last group, hi, I see you. I feel you there. I caught on to your energy, but this could be like, again, those of you who are moving on from group to group and watching all the groups, it's like, okay, that was a heavier topic. Let's get on to something more light. Let's hear the good side of something. So I'm feeling like somebody specific, like that applies to you who is watching both piles, or all three piles I just heard. But yeah, I'm feeling oh, that just makes me laugh. No, Spirit's saying you don't need to pour more. Sorry, it makes me laugh. Let me tune into your energy, group number 3. There's a desire for some of you to have more of a focus shift on something else. Like for those of you who have been going through heavier times, through the month ahead, there's going to be a focus on ways that you can lighten that load, or you can have forward movement towards the future. Yeah, focusing on different things, on forward movement, on getting out of the past energy. Yep, some of you definitely watched pile number 2. But it's like, how can I move forward? That's the energy I'm getting for this group. It's like that focus on how can I shift my focus. I think that's going to be a focal point for you for the month ahead. How can I have this new start, this new beginning? How can I get my mind off of the past? Some of you are really wanting to close the door on the past, or stop thinking about the past, or like just have a focus shift of some sort, like new changes. You want to welcome in positive new changes. You don't want to be stuck on the same old rut or routine as well. Spirit's saying pour more water now. That's so funny. Like, your guys' energy is funny. Okay. There is a certain friendliness I'm getting from this energy coming through right now. Charisma, lighthearted, somebody that really wants to make other people feel at ease, or make other people feel good. Be a positive energy for other people. So I think that too is a factor in why I pour the water intuitively the way I did this time, is because I feel like you don't want to be so focused on heavy things, and especially like when it comes to, this might be getting a little personal for some of you, so just warning here that I'm going to this level. Spirit is saying be prepared. But Spirit is saying, like, you don't like to feel like you're a burden to other people with your problems. Like, maybe you feel like you're complaining so much that you don't want to impose this on other people. Like, you feel like you have to, Spirit is saying, be careful the ways that I said that. Restate. Spirit is saying that you feel like, a burden to the people around you, because maybe you feel like you've been complaining or stuck in negativity, and it's like you want to be a breath of fresh air. I think you want to present yourself to people that way. You want to show up in a more light-hearted way, or make other people feel good in your environment. I'm getting, but Spirit is also saying there's guidance that you don't have to appear perfect all the time. Not that you think that you're perfect by any means, but in the sense like where there's this desire to want to please other people when you're feeling stressed, and it's like wanting to switch topics. So it's that energy of not wanting it to be so much on the stress around you. I'm getting, and wanting to focus on the positive things. So positive things going towards the month. Like some of you need that pick me up maybe this month. Like you want to get your mind on more positive things. That could be a focal point for you moving forward. Spirit is saying like there's more information that's going to be coming through the cards as well. But I'm picking up here that you're somebody that wants to make other people feel at ease. You're somebody that may feel at ease in a crowd. For some of you, not all of you. But you're somebody that you are like water, like morphing to other people, not actually morphing your whole personality, but wanting people to feel at ease, feel comfortable, to lift the vibe of the room, the vibe around of the people around you, to lift people's spirits. And I think you have a talent for that. And that's the energy that you usually are in. And I heard Spirit say that you usually want to be in. So it's like you're trying to get your liveliness back this month. You're trying to have that pick me up. You're trying to focus on more positive forward changes coming towards you. And I'm seeing a horse galloping forward in my mind's eye as a symbol. So this is you wanting to pick up the pace. This is you wanting to move in a more positive direction, positive changes. You wanting to do things that benefit you and others, I'm feeling, in a positive way. Like, I think that you're going to be wanting to be in an energy of how can I uplift others this month. And Spirit is saying like you also need to be giving to yourself in this process to feel replenished. You also need to do things to replenish you, not just the people around you. I think that you're your own worst critic at times, Spirit is saying. Sorry, I'm trying to tune in. You are your own worst critic at times. I'm seeing the Knight of Cups in my mind's eye. Whether I pull that card or not, Spirit is showing me this. So some of you may be looking, maybe focused more on romance this month. Maybe there's somebody in particular you have your eye on or your mind on, and you're wanting to spoil them or focus on this connection coming in this month, or you want to give romance to somebody. I'm feeling like you're very emotionally nourishing. And I think like that's helping to get your mind off of things to some degree for the month ahead. So some of you are looking to impress other people or impress somebody in particular. But they're saying not to be so hard on yourself, because I think you're your own worst critic, your own worst judge. And you don't necessarily show that perfectionism to other people. Like it comes out in little nervous tendencies I'm feeling sometimes for you, whether you realize you do this or not, in the way that you speak. You try to perfect things, you try to make an experience perfect. And Spirit is saying very specifically for somebody that like somebody already thinks you're perfect. Like you don't need to be so hard on yourself. Like you're judging yourself more harshly than anybody else. And you're creating a beautiful experience, but people also want you to enjoy yourself too. So I'm feeling some exciting energy. I'm feeling like, again, you being your own worst critic in ways, and knowing like it's okay to take it easy in that kind of way. I know that's easier said than done, but that's just an energy coming forward here. I'm seeing a dove in my mind's eye. We also have a dove on this charm right here. That can be an important spirit animal going forward for you for the month ahead. I almost like keep saying a specific month, but it's whenever you're watching this or feel compelled to watch. The energy of wanting to focus on love, emotionally nourishing yourself as well. Give to connections. There might be one connection in particular that you're more hyper focused on, and wanting to have a new start with or build with emotionally, I heard as well. Have a new beginning. I think it's the pressure of new beginnings. Like you might be feeling the pressure, like for some of you, this is you wanting to build a relationship with somebody or some sort of connection, moving forward a connection or something like this. You're wanting to present things a certain way, and maybe you're feeling pressure from that new beginning to have it right, or to make sure they're pleased, or whatever this is. And it's like also focus on the experience itself, the moment itself, the connection itself, not just trying to make the environment pleasing for others. Like whoever it is that you're dealing with, whether this is a group of people or a specific person, they want to be more caught up in the moment and the experience rather than the setting of it. And they're saying it's not about perfectionism. So Spirit is saying just be you. You can let your guard down with this person as well if it's a specific person. So let's get some more information from the cards. You're a really beautiful soul. I have to say this. Group number 3, I'm feeling like a really soft, like nurturing, empathetic energy coming from you. I think sometimes you get a little hyper fixated on the needs of other people. And like the Spirit is saying, you need to give to yourself too, or allow others to give to you. Or you don't realize how highly either somebody or other people are seeing you. How the universe make time to breathe. I think that came out in the last group as well. One of the cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Crystals in this deck. Queen of Crystals is also the equivalent to the Queen of Pentacles. I think 9 of Wands was also in the last group. You're trying to find more ways to take it easy this month. It's like trying to give yourself a bit of a break. I think you've been stressing yourself out the last month. And this is the month like you're trying to release some of that stress. You're trying to reinvent certain things. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to make necessary changes, especially for your own well-being, because stress can also affect our body, our physical wellness, our spiritual wellness, our mental wellness. And I'm sensing like you trying to take things easy or get your mind off of something in particular this month. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think this is you just being picky about where your energy is going, especially like your own, where you're directing your own energy, trying to center in more of yourself for the month ahead. Let's get 1 or 2 more cards, Spirit. Okay. 6 of Crystals, which is a 6 of Pentacles. Trying to focus more on fun times. It's like it's hard for your mind to get off of a certain problem maybe that you've been facing in the past, or you've been just dealing with. Maybe you've been dealing with some difficult people, and it's like you trying to make boundaries with whatever that situation is in your life. And I'm feeling like get one more. I'm feeling like this is you trying to put a stop to that in a way. We have the 7 of Crystals, the 7 of Pentacles. It's trying to build towards a new connection. We have the Page of Cups at the very bottom of the deck as well. So let me tune in some more and take a drink of water. You're being hypersensitive of what is providing, what is giving more weight to your energy, and what is freeing you, what gives you energy, what makes you feel better. I think that for some reason with that Page of Cups, like I am feeling that emotional nourishment. You're paying attention to what nourishes your soul, what connections nourish your soul. You may not be feeling in a mood to really socialize with a whole bunch of people as like maybe you normally would. Maybe it's because of like you usually trying to make sure that you're paying attention to the needs of everybody around you. I think you're going to be really hypersensitive about whose intentions are where, like who replenishes your energy, who feels more simple to be around in a good way. Being more picky, like you're being more picky and choosy, picky and choosy, whatever, with your boundaries this month. Like what gives you more mental clarity? What gives you more mental space? Like what feels better to breathe around? I think that's something that you're really going to be focused on in the month ahead, is looking at what replenishes you and not having space for anything toxic. You're really setting those boundaries, and I think that's why you're focusing on a new connection as well coming in for some of you, or a new friendship I'm getting here. But I'm sensing like there's for some reason I'm getting like this one-on-one energy, or like I'm seeing 2 people, even like whether this is you and that other person, or like a couple friendships or whatever this is. Like you're limiting your circle this month ahead, and I think it's because you're trying to simplify that energy. You're trying to filter out and bring in new changes, and I feel like your attention is going to be on one person in particular. especially like connecting with somebody, because it's good for your energy. So we have this card. Allow your imagination to drift beyond the horizon. Beyond time, there is a world of dreams without limits, full of magical ideas, a world just waiting for you. But this faraway world is not so far. It is inside your heart, and all it takes to get there is a dream. Again, this is that kind of withdrawing, maybe doing more introverted activities to replenish yourself for the month ahead even. I don't know why I'm feeling to pull a second one, but I'm gonna go with it, okay? It's the only group I've done that with these specific cards. So this is your other card. Noticing that almost looks like a dove there too. Don't be swayed by someone's strong opinions. Just do what feels right for you. If what you're hearing doesn't resonate with you, then it most probably isn't right for you. Listen to and respect other people's views, but stay true to your own inner vision. That's reminding me of that Queen of Swords. Your own inner vision and beliefs. Live freely and express the beauty of your ideas. I think that's why like you're filtering out things this month of what serves you, what does not serve you, simplifying like what is around you, what you're bringing into your energetic field, and who you're bringing into your energetic field. I feel like you're not wanting to necessarily be around as many people as you usually do. And I think it's because you're trying to replenish your energy this month. And you're doing things to replenish you, whether it's like the foods you eat, the foods that you eat, the music you listen to, the people that you're around, the situations that you deal with. That's something specific that just came through. And I see you really connecting, like it being beneficial for you this month. This is guidance from spirit to spend more time in nature, you know, different places, wherever you live, it's going to be different for all of you. So, of course, within reason, like spending time in nature, if it's too cold or too hot, whatever, it's going to be really beneficial for you and give you that clarity and that rejuvenation. Seeing you connecting in with your inner child. For some reason, I'm seeing somebody else as well with you. For somebody specifically, like you and somebody else might be connecting with your inner children this month, or encouraging that within each other. And it's like this space where there's healing, but there's solitude, but you can share that with somebody else, sharing solitude with somebody else, and that feeling like a new world, a new refreshing connection that could feel like a breath of fresh air, or a friendship even for some of you. Let's get some more cards, Spirit. What can this group expect for the month ahead? I'm feeling like there's so much energy of self-care, a little bit of isolation coming in for you, and maybe just sharing your time with a couple different people, limiting your circle who you spend time with. Great. But yeah, it's replenishing yourself, knowing what nourishes your soul, and I think that's what you're going to be evaluating this month. I'm feeling to do one more for you. Having those strong boundaries as well, because you're nourishing yourself. You're paying attention to who you're giving your energy to, who's depleting you, and what is worth your time, what isn't, what contributes to your well-being, what makes you feel better, like what lights you up more. Wizard, I think that, again, you're a very empathetic person. You may take on the emotions of other people around you very easily, or blend into your environment very easily. And when you do that, sometimes it's hard to know your limits. And I think you're paying attention to your limits this month. You're really paying attention to your energy levels this month. And I think that's why, like, you are spending time with... I keep getting like there's somebody in particular, or a couple of different people in particular, that you're choosing to spend your time more around. There's inner child healing going on this month for you. It's focusing on enjoying your solitude in a small circle. And I think that's going to give you the best outcome this month. Some of you might specifically feel the desire to invest more in artistic endeavors, as well as a way to like emotionally unplug, or get the emotions out of your body, really stress. I'm feeling like you're getting used to a new profound sense of freedom as well, especially emotionally, from other people. Specific message. But I feel like you have a very acute sensitivity to your environment, people around you, the words people say. I feel like you take on people's emotions very easily, their tone of voice, all different things. I think like I keep seeing you exploring a certain connection. Like, I don't know why. Like, it just makes you feel replenished. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Yeah. Exactly. Like, you're moving on from the past, and I think that's why you're doing things the way that you're doing. It's time to take action. That came out in the last group, I believe. One of the last groups. Okay. And luck is on your side. Time to take action. See, you wanting to, I feel like it's you wanting to isolate or make these necessary changes. Like, you're moving on from the past, or trying to move on from the past and do things that replenish you. And it's like finding those building blocks to how you really want your life to look like moving forward. And I think that's what you're searching for this month. You're searching on how to replenish your energy and how you want life to look beyond the past that you feel like has been holding you back. And I keep feeling like there's some sort of connection. Again, you might be spending more time around and moving forward with this month. Or just making the changes necessary to move forward and replenish yourself and heal yourself. Trying to not focus on heavier things or situations that were disturbing your peace. You have no tolerance for anything disturbing your peace right now in the month ahead. And I think that's why you're going to be embracing more of your solitude, embracing more nature. Maybe just focusing on a smaller circle this month. I just heard music's going to be very important for you as well. There's so much self-healing going on in the month ahead for you, rejuvenation, and really evaluating what matters to you and what new things matter to you as well. And I keep hearing like messages in music. That's a specific message that just came through. So yeah, moving forward movement. Paying attention to your energetic boundaries, doing what makes you feel rejuvenated on an energetic level, what brings you peace, what brings you excitement, and what does not hold you down to the past. So this is what I'm seeing for you, my beautiful group number 3s. I hope that this reading helped to bring you some clarity. I hope that it helped listening to it, and if it did, be sure to leave me a comment down below. I really do value and appreciate reading your feedback and what you have to say. I appreciate your support and you listening. If you are new to the family, go ahead and subscribe if you would like to see more future content from me. If you would like to book a personal reading, my service information is listed in the video description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a beautiful and peaceful and loving rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again later. Bye.